Hey, I'm Dustin.
Hey there, friends. I'm Steve. And hey there, Dustin. It is great to talk with you today on this most glorious day. We're heading in for the holidays here at the Wedding Photo Hangover. We just want to say happy holidays to all of our listeners out there and remind you all that great news this week. Great news.
The greatest.
Yeah. Do you want to share what the great news is?
I am now the head of my neighborhood association.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about too. Yeah.
Yeah? No?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have some news you wanted to share, Steve?
No, man. I'm just happy as a peach. That's all. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say I'm a peach.
You need a new XLR cable? Is that what you're happy about?
Oh, I'm super happy about that. It's going to be fun to string a new XLR cable through my existing setup. That's going to be awesome.
I thought so.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to move on. Jeez, what the fuck? Dustin, we are headed into the holidays. What are you drinking tonight, bud?
Steven, I am drinking one of my personal favorite beers, and I'm pretty sure, Steven, this is one of your personal favorite beers as well. This is a Great Lakes Brewing Company Christmas Ale, trying to get in the festive spirit, this time of year. Nothing quite does it like some cinnamon, spices, and a little bit of honey mixed with my beer.
Sounds delicious.
Great Ohio beer for a great Indiana man.
Oh, yeah. How's it taste? Did you put a little cinnamon and sugar around the top of the beer bottle?
Sadly, we are out of cinnamon.
So just sugar then.
I can't do cinnamon without the sugar. Then it just becomes like a weird margarita. And that would be weird.
Yeah.
It'd be a little blasphemy. I see you have quite the heady drink over there, Stephen. What do you got slipping down the throat with that big head of yours?
Well,
head of your beer.
Dustin, I went to the liquor store with the with the idea that I was going to pick up some good Christmas beers because, getting close to the holiday season, wanted to be prepared for our podcast. And then I walked into the store, and what do you know, Dustin, but they had a giant table that just said craft beer bottles, $2.99 a piece, or 5 for $10.
Wow.
And what did I happen to see on this craft beer table? I saw Quack and Duvel and all of my favorite Belgian beers laid out before me on this table. And I thought, I've never seen prices this cheap for any of these.
They're probably expired.
So I know, that was my first thought too. I checked the sell-by dates and we're still good on all of them, bud. But I gave myself the gift of delicious beer. Tonight I'm drinking a Duvel.
And you even have it in a special cup meant for that type of beer.
Yeah, I do. Drinking beer out of the right glass, it's a good thing. It makes your heart happy. It makes the beer taste better, I think. Or I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell the difference. Maybe it's just placebo.
That I don't have cinnamon and sugar around the rim of my beer as I drink this Great Ohio Brew. Because that's how it's meant to be drank. Drank?
Yeah.
Drunken.
So, Dustin, let's run over to the show. Dustin, this Christmas, this holiday season, did you do any gifts for any of your clients this year?
Nope.
What? Dustin, the man? The ornament man? What's going on?
The ornament man. Nope, no client gifts this year. We have been just so busy and inundated with other various things with our family and our house, and I'm still working full speed. Haven't really had too much of a break except for a couple days in November that we have not really had a chance to give back. But, Stephen, I did buy the person behind me in line, bought their meal today for lunch at McDonald's.
Nice. That's very kind of you.
Thankfully, they ordered off the dollar menu.
The drive-thru?
But that's neither here nor there. Yes, at the drive-thru.
Did you only do this because the person in front of you bought yours? Was it a chain?
No, it was
You're trying to keep going?
Nope. This was the very first time that I wasn't a part of like some sort of buy the person behind you chain. I just did it on my own volition. I evicted one of our tenants from their homes today.
Oh my
and
gosh.
so I was like, I feel kind of like a dirtbag. And so I wanted to do something small
from one
and
of
good.
the homes right before the holidays.
Steven, so I wanted to buy this sweet old lady a cheeseburger, and I just washed my conscience clean.
Oh my gosh.
Clean as a baby.
Scrooge, I cannot with you right now.
Clean as a baby, Steven.
I cannot with you, Scrooge. Oh my gosh.
Steven, I'm just clean as can be.
Oh, Dustin.
Sweet old lady got her cheeseburger, fries, and a Diet Coke.
Dustin, you're going to be visited by 3 spirits tonight.
No, because I cleaned my soul at McDonald's, or as my daughter calls it, Donald's.
Gosh. Oh my gosh, Dustin.
So every time she sees Donald Trump on TV, she says, "Oh,
Daddy,
I like his chicken nuggets." Daddy, we go to Donald's all the time.
Yeah. All the time.
I say, yeah, that's why they shape the chicken nuggets just like it.
Doesn't. I don't know where we go from this. It's supposed to be a happy show. It's supposed to be a fun show, and then you Scrooged all over this. Jiminy Christmas.
Steven, did you get your clients? Did the Redwood Lane clients? Did they get something in their stockings this year?
I sent them all coal. Don't worry about it. It's like if Dustin can evict
Branded
someone
coal?
5 days before Christmas, I can send coal out to people. Oh gosh. Did your heart shrink 10 sizes today?
So, Steven, if we're going to throw me under what I'm calling the Grinch bus...
I didn't throw you under this bus. You threw yourself under this bus. You had no reason to bring this up. No reason at all. Hey, Dustin, let's do a Christmas episode. Let's do something happy and fun for all the people out there. Yeah, no, that sounds great. Oh, yeah. I threw someone out of their home today.
I let them stay till the end of the year. I'm not a monster. I just served them with the eviction papers today.
Jiminy Christmas, Dustin. Jiminy Christmas.
Hey, pay to play, baby. No free lunches in this neighborhood. She hasn't paid rent since August. I think I've been more than kind.
Yeah. I mean, maybe this should have happened in October. Like, probably not in December. This is crazy.
Yeah, it should have. These are great points that you're now making to me.
Wow.
I'm just too kind, is what you're saying. You're too kind, Dustin.
No. I think holding back the eviction until right before the holidays is perhaps the cruelest thing you could do.
Or spin it on its head.
No, this person had the gift of thinking they were living rent-free. Rent-free.
Now her family is in the holiday spirit, in the giving state of mind, and they might take her in because I waited till they're in a state of being that maybe...
Oh my gosh. This whole episode's going to have to be scrapped. Oh my gosh.
Well, turn it around, Steve. What are the gifts that you guys are giving? You're the one that wrote this topic down.
Where did you do any gifts for clients this year? Did it say bring up an eviction notice? Where, Dustin? Where? You can look at my notes.
I don't want to lie to our listeners, Stephen. This is real life. This is how businesses are run. And families are destroyed
by you. Oh my gosh. I've never been so upset in my entire life. Christmas Jesus, please give me the strength to put up with another day of Dustin. Got a real good show, people. A real good show. Jeez. What can we do? What can we do to come back from this, Dustin? I need your help. You dug this hole.
You misspelled Christmas. You misspelled Christmas in the next topic.
Christmas. Dustin, what's the most gift you were most excited about giving this year, aside from an eviction notice? I know that Ebenezer and you was all jazzed up about serving those papers.
I was excited. I don't know. My kids are going to get a bunch of stuff that they probably won't play with. But if they do play with it, they are getting the Power Wheels this year. So pretty excited about that. And my son's getting a new Hot Wheels track thing. That'll be kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
But this year isn't like a big gifting year because we built our house this year, so we're kind of poor. So, yeah.
And because you haven't been collecting rent for the last 6 months, you know.
And because, yeah, we are not getting paid for one of our rental properties. Yeah. How about you, Steve? What is the gift you are the most excited about giving this year? Is it possibly to the person you like spending one night a week with, talking via Skype over a microphone?
Oh, we do gifts?
We don't officially do gifts, but I've always bought you a gift, and then I leave it here for the event that you come visit.
Someday I'm going to visit, and there's just going to be like 10 or 12 like really skunked beers for me.
No, they get drank after a certain point.
But after they're skunked, right?
Yeah, I wait till they're skunked, then I drink them. Yeah, I take one for the team. I really fall on my sword.
That's what I like to hear.
Mm-hmm. Well, I did have that one beer for you that one time, and then finally I broke down and drank it.
The Dragon's Milk?
Yeah, that Dragon's Milk s'mores.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
Broke down and drank it, or invited friends over and drank it before ever letting me know you had even bought it. That I should come visit.
Oh, I let you know that I had a special beer for you.
Yeah, you let me know in a text that you sent to me right when you were cracking it open. I have a special beer. Oh, no, I'm drinking it. Never mind.
It was too good. It's just too good.
The gift I'm most excited to give this year is just a gift of my love to you, Dustin, and to all of our listeners. And, you know, no, that's a lie. The gift I'm most excited about giving... Gotta talk quiet because Jen's still awake, but it's a gift for her. And I'm just gonna have to tell her not to listen to this episode before Christmas. But
what is it?
She's always wanted to join like a mug club at a brewery. So
you got her a Peloton?
No, oh my gosh, no. Jeez.
I just wanted that twist, like. She's always wanted to join like a mug club at a brewery, so I got her a Peloton so she could get in shape for all the beers she's gonna get at a mug club that someday she'll be a part of.
Yeah. So I broke down and I got her a lifetime membership to a brewery near us.
In Fort Wayne?
Near us.
Yeah, nearer. Fort Wayne is near.
Within 20 minutes of my house, the closest one. But it sucked because I made the decision I'm going to go buy this thing for her, and I'm excited about it. I can't
have gluten.
And no, literally, this is after I already found out she couldn't have gluten, but she still made it clear to me this is something she would want going forward. They serve ciders at this place as well and gluten-free stuff. And so like I make the decision, I'm definitely going to do this, right? And I'm trying to figure out a way to sneak away to go buy this, come back, and then, like, while I'm trying to figure that out, she comes up to me and she's like, so this brewery is running a really great deal on their mug club right now. Just saying. You wanted to get, me a gift. And I was like, damn it. Like, I had already decided on this, like, several weeks ago, like, that I was going to do this. And then, like, she sees a coupon online. She didn't see a coupon. She saw like an ad on Facebook or maybe an Instagram post about it or something. But
something in the Sunday paper.
Gosh, no. And it was just like, now this great thing that I figured out all on my own beforehand.
Your creativity just ruined.
Now it sounds like, I just got it because she wanted it or whatever, or she told me she wanted it. So. And then it got even worse because we went to the brewery for like a special Harry Potter event the other day. And while we're there, she's like,
where you had the butterbeer.
While we're there, she was like, so you going to go buy the mug club for us? And I was like, no, I'm not.
And then you did.
Yeah, well, that's where it got real sticky because I did. But she was with me, so I couldn't, because I wasn't able to sneak away before then to buy it. So I bought it then. But since she was there, I couldn't get the physical mugs. So then I had to tell her the other night, I was just like, hey, I gotta go pick something up. It's a gift for you. Please don't do Find My Friends because I don't want you to know what I'm getting you. So I leave the house and, I didn't tell you this, Dustin. I got a new iPhone 11. Jen's using the iPhone 11 Pro. I got an iPhone 11, And so when I set the iPhone 11 up, which I'm not using yet because it doesn't have a case yet, so I'm still using my iPhone 7 until the case comes in. Well, I have a history of breaking iPhones before I put a case on them.
My iPhone 11 doesn't have 2 card slots.
Yeah. So I set the iPhone 11 to be the Find My Friends one, and I left it at home because it doesn't have cell service yet because I haven't switched over to it yet. So she did
cloak and dagger shit.
She did try to Find My Friends me while I was gone, and she's like, Steve, she called me. She's like, "Are you in the house right now?"
Yes, Jennifer, I am in the house right now. Come find me.
Come find me, Jen.
I'm wearing nothing but a stick of butter.
What?
What? Sorry.
I might be in the oven.
I might be in the oven. Come baste me, Jennifer.
Yeah. So that's like the gift I'm most excited to give this year. Other than that, there is a gift I got, but it's for a listener of the podcast that I'm friends with. So I can't say what that is because they will listen to it before the gift arrives because the gift isn't arriving until after Christmas to their house. But
which is also a membership to the same mug club.
It is. They'll just have to fly to Indiana to use it.
Man, I ruined it.
I got you a membership too, Dustin. So now you're gonna have to come down to Indianapolis more often.
Everybody got them. You're all getting gift cards to a great Fort Wayne brewery.
No, there are none.
What?
There are none. Name one great Fort Wayne brewery.
Mad Anthony Brewery.
That is not a good brewery. Oh, I've been many times. Yeah. It's the first place I ever had a Scotch Egg. Have you ever had a Scotch Egg?
At your favorite place to eat when you come to Fort Wayne.
Yeah. J.K. O'Donnell's or whatever it's called. The whiskey place.
Yep. They do a good Scotch Egg.
Yeah, Mad Anthony does not. It's a bad one. It made me...
I wouldn't go to Mad Anthony to eat. I go there to drink their beer.
Their beer's not that good.
It's really not that good.
Okay, thanks for agreeing, because I was going to have to try to walk that one back. Like, maybe it's changed since the last time I was there, but...
They have one beer that I really like, and that's about it.
It's okay. There's a brewery in downtown Noblesville that is not good at all, called Barley Island, and they also have a restaurant that's not good. But then they, opened up a second brewery called Deer Creek, and Deer Creek makes very good beer. And it's like, how did this happen? How do you have one brewery that makes just terrible beer and terrible food, and then another brewery that makes excellent quality beer? Don't understand it. But that's just life here. So, Dustin,
it's just our disappointment.
I thought real quick before we went to Q&A, we could do some last-minute gifts for the photographer in your life. This episode's going to drop Sunday. Christmas is on what? Wednesday or Thursday this year? So... Last-minute gifts.
Yep. Well, Hanukkah gifts, Christmas gifts, whatever you need to get. This is the time.
Yep. Whatever gifts you got to give.
Hogmanay price
gifts,
limits.
If you're
price
in
thresholds
Scotland.
For these gifts.
No, man, just whatever. It's got to be down. It's got to be dirty. You got to be able to get it fast. Amazon Prime that shit.
You can run into Radio Shack or Best Buy.
Does Radio Shack exist anymore? Here's a great last-minute gift for a photographer. Radio Shack.
Buy them a Radio Shack.
Just buy a store.
Franchise.
It can't be that expensive anymore.
Yeah. Smoothie King gift card. That's what I get all the photographers in my life.
For real, though, you get a Smoothie King gift card? Is that real? Because I've been to Smoothie King with you more than once when I've been up in Fort Wayne, so...
And if you lived here, you would be there a lot more than that. I go there all the time. Thinking, this is how addicted to Smoothie King I am. This is a really terrible tangent. I contemplated seriously the other day starting an anti-Smoothie King Instagram account or social media profile because I love Smoothie King so much, but I also hate their level of service.
Yeah.
So I want to make like an account that's like a parody of just how terrible Smoothie King is at providing said service, but while also promoting Smoothie King at the same time, because I love it and I don't want it to go out of business.
Would this be like something like, say, the real _ Steven Van Elk on Instagram, or official _ Steven _ Van _ Elk on Instagram? Because there's another one now, Dustin. There's another one.
I just want to see them keep populating.
It's gonna ruin
They're
my
like
life.
Clone Wars.
If they start like
Clone
posting
Wars.
photos, I'm gonna be done. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Thankfully, these ones have just followed me and not done anything else. But someday they're gonna start posting photos.
No, a few of them have liked my posts.
Damn it!
So I want to see the Instagram algorithm start showing my posts to all people with Steven Van Elk in their Instagram account. Because the amount of Steven Van Elks that are liking my
the gift
stuff.
I'm most excited about giving this year is a gift to you, Dustin, and that's the false idea that I'm liking all of your photos.
Exactly.
And I
That's
can give
really
it to
the
you
true
just
gift.
based on saying stupid shit on this podcast and then having people troll me online. It's the greatest gift I've ever given.
Exactly. So, obviously, the easiest gifts you can give photographers right off the bat are memory cards. That's like the go-to, cheap and dirty. You can run into any big box store, get them, just ask for somebody who knows, maybe like a high schooler that works there. Maybe has glasses. I'm stereotyping now.
Oh my gosh. Do not do what Dustin's saying right now. You do that, and you're going to come
what's
back.
the fastest memory card you guys sell?
Yeah, you do that, you're going to come back with like I got you this 4X Lexar. No, sorry. My bad. I got you this 4X Kingston.
No, it'd be even better if you're like, I got you this, like, card. He said it works in a GoPro, like, Black Edition. It's a micro SD, but it's got, like, a processor in it.
He told me smaller is better, and he gave me an adapter in case you needed, like,
Might work in your Android phone. I know you you have an iPhone, but, like, I'm not sure if that's the same as an Android phone. But it sounded like something like the Star Wars movies you watch. And so I thought maybe, and I thought it'd go good with the R2-D2 toaster I got you as well.
Yeah, can I just say, anything Star Wars related is a great gift for a photographer. I don't care who the photographer is. If it's a Baby Yoda figure, they're going to love it. They don't even have to like Star Wars. They're going to love that Baby Yoda.
Yeah, did you like those memes I sent you today?
The sick-ass memes, yeah.
Merry Christmas from the Solo family. Somebody photoshopped pictures of them together. Oh, that was classic.
Then the other one with Mando and Baby Yoda and Santa.
Mm-hmm. Yep, on Santa's lap. That was good. That was a good Photoshop job.
Did you do that one? Did you do that one?
Nope. I'd like to think it wasn't Photoshop and that was actually somebody dressed as Mando in line at like a mall and handed Santa like a Baby Yoda figurine.
A CGI. Baby Yoda.
It wasn't CGI. That was like a little doll.
Probably, yes. But I like to imagine they just handed him like a green egg. Which somebody CGI'd Baby Yoda onto.
It could be too. Could be Big Yoda, and then they just shrunk it.
They brought Frank Oz out, the Yoda puppet.
Yes.
Santa, sit there. We built a special chair for you. Frank Oz is going to get behind it with the Yoda. He's going to stick it up through this hole between your arm and your body. Don't worry about it. What about
other good last minute gifts? Would be
Starbucks gift cards are what you would want. Every time I'm with you, the other Dustin McKibben staple other than Smoothie King is Starbucks. Every time I'm with you, you go to Starbucks first thing in the morning.
Yep, that is true. Yeah, we have so many stars in the star point system on Starbucks that at the end of the year we get a little email text thing. This is, by the way, you collected so many stars at Starbucks, it would have been cheaper for you to buy a franchise. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, probably would. That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah. Plus, then you'd have to eventually, a few months later, evict the franchise.
That's true.
from the building you were renting to it. You know how it works.
I just want to own the land.
Terrible human.
Oh, I would say a great gift for the techie photographer out there would be the new DJI drone, the new one that came out, the Mini. I don't even know the name. Mavic Mini? Is that a name? Is that the thing?
Just buy a Mavic Mini. It's just like $499. Don't worry about it.
You said price wasn't an issue.
Price is not an issue, no.
Why did your voice sound like you just got kicked in the balls? What is going on right now?
I feel like I'm being kicked in the balls by you repeatedly, Dustin. That's basically the basis of our show.
I'm just trying to name Christmas things that I wish I was getting, and I know I'm not.
Oh, man, yeah. A great gift would be a Sony A7 III. We're just naming Christmas gifts now that we want.
So I bought myself a Christmas present this week because I'm that guy. And I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna use this. I was on the fence for about a month, and then finally I pulled the trigger this week. It came yesterday, and holy smokes, am I just like, wow, what a crazy cool thing. I bought a portable projector.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've seen these or know about these. Technology with projectors have gotten to this point with price and size and capabilities that is just amazing to me. So this projector is about the size of a pop can, and it's also it doubles as a Bluetooth speaker, and it has a built-in Android interface.
Oh, that'll go great with your iPhone.
Well, it's just what I mean by that is the fact that it has like apps. So you can have like Netflix, Amazon Prime, all of those things that you can stream stuff on. So last night I powered it up and I was putting cartoons on the bathtub as my kids were taking baths. And it was like the coolest, like thought it was amazing. They thought they were at the movie theater.
Now, to relate this back to photography, you buy one of these mini projectors like Dustin just got. You're at the wedding. You've shot a few
and you just
photos.
Start shining it on the random wall.
You shot a few photos on your iPhone throughout the day of stuff, and you just bloop bloop send a little slideshow from your iPhone to the projector.
It has screen sharing. Yeah. It has screen sharing, so you can show photos off. But yeah, I got the one that had a 4-hour battery life, and it was like 720 by 1280 dimensions. The really cool thing was it autofocuses.
Mm-hmm. That's actually fantastic. As somebody who had a job once where they had to set up projectors for other people, autofocus is great.
Yeah, well, because I've helped other friends set them up in their basements, and seeing the pain in the ass when they think it's focused, they get it all hooked up, and then we're watching something like I think, and I'm always the asshole because focus is really something I notice. I'm always like, I think that's off a little, guys. And they're like, no,
who
it's
else
just
has
a
a headache?
picture.
Who else has a headache? Anybody else?
Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not like motion blur. Like, I'm pretty sure this whole thing is out of focus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, focus is. I mean, they have like guides in the projector that helps you like walk through the focus stuff and everything, but it's just still. So like one of my jobs I had, it was back when I edited video for like the national parks. There was like my side of the company that did that. And I was the only person on that side of the company. And then the other side of the company, which was like most of the company, was like setting up projectors and stuff at national parks and other things. And so I had to help out with that stuff from time to time. And I was absolutely terrible at it. Yeah. But they'd be like, climb up on this 20-foot ladder and install this projector on the ceiling. And I was like, I'm afraid of heights. This is not going to go well for any of us.
They're like, you realize you're working for national parks, most of which have height type things involved in them.
Yeah, but you put a camera in my hand, fear of heights is gone. Take that camera out of my hand, put a projector in I have to install, fear of heights is right back. It's funny, like when you're doing visual work, like with a camera, it's like all those fears melt away. Once that camera is gone, my shield that protects me is also gone, and now I'm dead on top of a ladder somewhere. Or more likely at the base of the ladder. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. One thing before I forget, I did want to bring up, we didn't get a Van Elk Christmas card.
We didn't do Christmas cards this year. Or last
just wanted
year.
to throw that out there. No, we got one last year. Jen sent one specifically to us. Didn't get one this year, though.
Was it just a picture of my gaping maw that said Steve's your number one gaper boy?
No, it was a picture of all of you guys.
That didn't happen last year. That was 2 years ago, bud.
Maybe she resent us the same card.
That would be fantastic. I would love that. You're like, wow, Nora really hasn't grown at all.
I just wanted to point out that you got one from us, and there's a hole in our hearts on our board for Christmas cards that we saved specifically.
Oh, just know.
In the event that it comes, I'm no pressure, but if it comes, there's a spot for it. That's all I'm saying.
Just so you know, I'm going to leave that hole there so you continue to think of me every time you walk by your Christmas card wall, because the only thing better than having a card there is the absence of a card there, which continuously makes you think of me and remember me. So that's the gift I'm giving to you, my favorite gift I'm giving this year.
Because, yeah, every time our daughter walks by it, she says, Daddy, why do you throw these other cards away? We have a spot on the board. And I say, because somebody out there might love us.
And that somebody does love you.
And then she says, oh, Nora's mommy and daddy? No, they don't love us.
If they loved us, there'd be a card there.
And she just walks
and
away with a
cry.
small tear down her cheek. It's a pretty normal day for us here.
All right, Dustin, let's do some Christmas Q&A.
This is such a happy episode. Q&A me, Steven.
Let's do some Q&A.
But Steve...
Kelvin from a random Facebook group says, was just asked to do a family photo session on Christmas Day. Is this a thing now? Are we doing this? I had heard of Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day?
It's kind of crazy that you asked this, because my inbox has been blowing up with people who want family sessions next week. And I mean, I totally understand it. It's, their family's all in town for the holidays. What better time to get big extended family photos taken? We did the same thing during Thanksgiving weekend. And it's so what I do, Calvin, is I just throw out a rather large price tag. And oddly enough, every single one has bitten for this week. So my wife is a little mad at me. But we are doing, I think, we've got like 3 or 4 family sessions booked. But yeah, it's a bit insane. I don't ever do family sessions, nor do I do them around the holidays. And maybe I'm just getting old, and my couples are hitting that point where they have kids now, and they trust us. And they just call us first, and we throw a price out, and they're like, sounds good. So,
how much are you charging for these family photo sessions that are destroying the holidays for you and your family?
$400. So it's nothing like insane, but it's enough to make it worth me getting a babysitter for my children.
Because your wife's going to be working.
We're not doing any, I should preface, we're not doing any on Christmas. Not doing any on Christmas. That's a little crazy. Calvin, that's where I would draw the line. Okay,
so let me just get this straight. Calvin asked a question specifically about Christmas, and you just decided to tell a random story about how horny your clients are for your work that had nothing to do with the question Calvin asked. You were just like, Fort Wayne, all of Fort Wayne, horny for my work, horny for Dustin McKibben's work. Not on Christmas. No application to what Calvin asked about at all.
Let's not limit the horniness for Dustin McKibben to just Fort Wayne. I mean, it's a global phenomenon.
I'm sorry. Are there clients flying in just for these good Dustin McKibben family photos?
and offering to fly me to them in Bangkok and other places. But yeah, I was just saying that the holidays themselves, people want sessions. But yeah, I would probably charge close to $800 to $900 if somebody wanted a family session on Christmas.
$800 to $900 is all. Get the out. Get the you made me
it
cuss
would get
up
me out of an in-law Christmas, which I really don't want to go to.
Oh wait, I do that one for free. In-law Christmas.
Yeah,
I'm just joking. I wouldn't do that.
I would purposely schedule
awesome.
it in the afternoons so I don't have to go to that.
Oh, Calvin. No, nobody is doing family photo sessions on Christmas Day. A client who requests you to work on Christmas Day is a client you don't want to work with.
Calvin, if you don't celebrate Christmas, though...
Back when I ran a video production company, we used to have people contact us and be like, can you guys come out on Christmas Eve to record our choir concert or whatever? We would just say, no, we're not going to work on Christmas Eve. And if they said anything back to us, you just say, bah humbug, and then you hang up the phone. And that's how you get a 1-star review on Facebook. Hi, I'm Steve, and this is my TED Talk.
I've had a Christmas Eve wedding before.
Gosh, why would you do that? You are Scrooge. Why?
Am I Scrooge if I want to make this bride's dream of a candlelit Christmas Eve wedding come true? I think I'm the opposite. I'm the spirit of giving, Stephen.
You're the spirit of taking from your family and your friends who wanted to spend time with you. All they wanted was one more day with Dustin McKibben,
so
but he just had to work all the time.
Come visit me.
Ebenezer. Were they invited to the wedding? Could they have come and visited you, Ebenezer?
Who do you think was shooting the wedding with me? Regina from a random
You forced your
Facebook
wife to
group
work on
asked
Christmas Eve? Oh my gosh.
Steven, no. That's what I have Luke for.
Regina
from a random... Is it Regina or Regina?
You tell me.
Regina from a random Facebook group asked the following. I had a client ask if they could pose with their superstar sketch on SNL. Then they want me to Photoshop out the background so they can have this photo for themselves. Pretending to be Molly Shannon turned into a star for the top of their Christmas tree. How the do I get out of doing this?
Regina.
Steven.
You just say no. How else do you get out of doing this? You just say no. I mean, do we need to go into this one? Is this one that demands more talking than no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ebenezer,
have you ever
tell
had
me.
a famous SNL person?
She's not saying Molly Shannon came and said, hey, hi, I'm Molly Shannon. You know, I did that sketch, Superstar. Yeah, that wasn't Molly Shannon coming up to Regina and saying, "Hey, I want a picture of me doing my good sketch, making people laugh." The sketch that was so good, it was made into a movie.
Seems like a pretty easy question. I just charge extra for the editing time, then I charge extra for the Christmas star creation, and
the question wasn't how do I do this. The question was how the do I get out of doing this.
I know, but I'm flipping the script, Regina, and I'm saying, don't fight it. Your clients want you to. They want your skills, your effort. If you don't do it, someone else will. Like Bespoke Tone.
I think Regina wants somebody else to do it, Dustin.
So just send it out. Send the editing to your favorite editing company, and then find a company that makes Christmas tree stars. And call it a day. Mark it up 300%.
I got a better idea. So, Regina, you just say, sorry, I can't do this.
Send him a cowbell?
I can't do this for religious reasons unless you want your head to be down because it has to be an upside down star because I practice witchcraft. See if they're going to take you up on that one, Regina. So now you want to do your good Molly Shannon Superstar sketch impression for this photo of you with your arms spread, your legs spread, and your head held high, saying "Superstar" or whatever. But you have to do it while balancing on your head now for the photo because you refuse to just flip it later. And yeah, so it's going to be an upside down star. It's all good. A pentagram, I believe, is what they call those. Really get them into the Yuletide spirits. Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're alienating so many of our Jewish listeners right now.
Please explain.
I think you could Photoshop Molly Shannon into a Hanukkah. I don't even know the name of the menorah. Photoshop it into menorah. Yeah. Each of her legs go to the candles, and then her hands go to the candles, and then her head goes to a candle.
The candles are on a menorah, Dustin.
8 crazy nights? Is that...
So two legs, 2 arms, 1 head. How does that come out to 8 crazy nights?
All I know is I love Adam Sandler's. Do you want to... I love that you're looking this up right now.
Menorah has 7 candles. 7 candles.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were going to go the route of instead of a 5-sided star, it'd be a 6-sided star. But no, that's not where you went, which is where it would have made more sense to go if we're talking about stars and you wanted to break into Judaism. But no, you went menorahs.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's just I've been sort of sensitive to Hanukkah this year more so than normal, simply because when we were offering the Santa sessions, we had people ask if they could bring a menorah to place somewhere in the background because their family was blended. And I was really excited about this, and then nobody brought one.
You didn't have one?
I thought about buying one, but then I was like, people said they were going to bring it, and then nobody did, and then I was just really disappointed because I really wanted to show my inclusivity with blended families, and I didn't get to do that. Now I feel like a fraud.
Don't worry. I'm sure you had a lot of families there who don't celebrate Santa Claus as a pagan god that they worship. Maybe they celebrate Krampus.
Yeah, I had a few people message me, ask me if I could Photoshop him with demon eyes and put wings on him.
Like, can you give him a goat's head like Krampus? Can you have him holding a switch like he's about to beat the child?
So, someone just brought a goat's head.
And just put it straight on the Santa. Like, Kurt Russell, too good looking. We need to tone this down a bit. Krampus this up. Wayne. Oh, it's almost like Fort Wayne. Wayne from a random Facebook group. I'm in another photography Facebook group, and the people there keep posting about Christmas. Is there a way to mute them or to make them stop? It's a good group until October. When the "is it too early to post about Christmas" posts start happening. How to avoid this?
Really want to know what group this is.
Every group on Facebook, I assume. Have you been in a group that doesn't start posting in October? Is it too early to post about Christmas? I feel like that's pretty common.
Most of the groups I'm a part of, we don't talk about Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah. But I'm not in the deep...
Are those the eviction groups that you're in?
Deep, vast pockets of the pits of the internet like you are in order to find Wayne's question today.
Dustin's like in the, how do I evict a client on Christmas Day?
Hey, my real estate group is having their holiday party next week, and let's just say there's a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle on the giveaway list.
I'll be there. How do I get an invite?
You have to be a landlord. You have to have watched a small woman cry as you kick her out the weekend before Christmas.
Oh my gosh. Wayne, we can't help you with this one. People love Christmas. They love it way too much. People celebrate Christmas in July. That's how much they love it. So just be thankful the Christmas posts in your Facebook group don't start in July. But they aren't year-round.
Wayne, just move somewhere that doesn't celebrate Christmas, like Australia.
Wait. So if he moves to Australia, which definitely celebrates Christmas, but if he moves there, he's somehow not in the Facebook group he's in right now about photography.
Yeah, because he'll be in a different time zone.
Oh, he'll be... Wayne, here, we got a simple answer for you. You need to jump to a parallel universe where Christmas doesn't exist and join the Facebook groups there. In fact, you don't even have to jump to the parallel universe. You could just find a way to jump into a parallel universe's Facebook groups from a parallel universe where Christmas doesn't exist.
That would probably be cheaper.
Yeah. Of course, if you do manage to mix things up, you might get into a parallel universe's Facebook group where Christmas is every day and everybody celebrates Christmas all the time.
And photography doesn't exist.
And everything's all eggnog and mistletoes all the way down. So...
But then you invent photography, and you become a millionaire.
But you don't live in that universe, so you never get any of that money.
Just the Facebook money.
Yep. That's going to do it for us this week on the
That's like a whole movie topic about a
podcast.
person. To pitch that to Hallmark.
If you love the show, please leave us the merriest of 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts. If you want to connect, we're at Wedding Photo Hangover on Instagram. Dustin, my man, is on Instagram at Dustin_McKibben, and Steven is at Steven Van Elk. If you want to join the awesome community of listeners that contribute to the show every week, join the Wedding Hangover Facebook group. If you want to help keep this podcast alive, though, sign up to support the podcast for as little as $1 a month on Patreon. That's over, you can just go to StephenDustinSaveTheWorld.com to get there. Mm-hmm. On top of the benefit of knowing that you're keeping a good show going, because we got a good thing going here, you'll also get the benefit of extra content. $1 a month, you get our outtake episodes from when we have guests on, and if you bump up to the next level at $5 a month, you get the StephenDustinSaveTheWorld.com. Wait, did I just add .com onto the name of that podcast? You get the Steven Doesn't Save the World podcast, where we answer more Facebook questions every single week. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time your head's pounding, your limbs feel like dead weight, and your entire being aches for the sweet embrace of death.com. That's right, next Sunday after you shoot another wedding. .com.
I'm looking at a picture of a menorah that definitely has 9 candles.
It's 9 candles? I looked on Wikipedia.
4,
I was
5,
on
6,
Wikipedia.
7, 8, 9.
Are you saying we can't trust Wikipedia anymore? I don't think we really have a ton of time for after show this week. I think we're gonna have to cut it short. Have you done any Christmas traditions
different
with your
there
wife?
8 candle Hanukkah menorahs and 7 candle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one has 9 too. They all have 9, Stephen.
Welcome back to the world's greatest menorah podcast. It's a podcast where we literally just count the number of candles on a menorah every single week. No, I think
what was your question?
We got to cut it, man. We got to cut it. It's getting late over here. Santa Claus is coming.
I've been watching a TV show called Almost Family.
Good.
Have you caught this?
No.
Do you know what it's about?
No.
Do you remember the scandal that happened a few years ago where the doctor that ran a fertility clinic got caught? It came out that he was actually the one impregnating all of the women with his...
Yeah, and he has like 500 kids across the world. Yeah, I remember that.
So the show is a comical take on that.
Yeah.
It's about his daughter who works for the company and how she handled it all.
Yeah, very comical when we start talking about violating people's bodies. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, way to take a funny show that I've been enjoying and just make me feel like shit about it.
That's what I do, bud. That's what I'm here for.
But it's the guy who plays the doctor is that guy from
on
Leverage,
Netflix?
which is Fox, so it's on Hulu.
Probably never going to watch that one then. Like a season behind on Brooklyn Nine-Nine just because I don't like Hulu.
Well, you got to get the commercial-free one, man.
We've had the commercial-free one for the last year. I just never opened Hulu. That's what it all comes down to. I'm watching my way through Agent Carter right now. That's a good show. I like that one. It's only 2 seasons, though.
Trying to get through Crisis on Planet Earth.
What's that?
It's a Flash, Arrow.
Oh, okay.
Superwoman, Batwoman.
Yeah, I gave up on DC.
God knows
for the most part.
knows who else mashup.
I did start watching The Watchmen, the new show on HBO. It's like a sequel to the comic book. Like they're not trying to like tell the story from the graphic novel comic book, you know. Instead, it's like, what would this world look like after the Watchmen like graphic novel ends? And I'm only I literally just watched one episode and it was amazing. Very, very, very good. So
I assumed it would be.
Yeah. I mean, it's Damon Lindelof and Alan Moore, the person who wrote The Watchmen, has already said something like that. He hates it because he hates everything based on his graphic novels and comic books and stuff. And you know, there could be nothing better than Alan Moore saying he hates what you're doing to let you know it's probably good. I'm just joking. Zack Snyder's Watchmen was terrible.
I want to watch that, and I want to watch The Boys.
The Boys is super good.
Still.
You need to watch that as soon as possible.
Yeah, but it's not a show I can watch while I edit, so I need to be caught up on my life.
We should call it.
All right. Good night, Steve.
Good night, Dustin. You Scrooged all over this. Jiminy Christmas. Wedding Photo Hangover was edited this week by Steve Van Elk of Bespoke Tone. Go to Bespoke Tone for all of your photo, video, and audio editing needs. Woo-wee!